the bond market, you got first of all the stock market hitting new all-time highs, but the bond markets are getting whacked here. So let's talk about the bond market a little bit. This is really, I want to get the Karl Denninger take on this. What's going on with bonds and interest rates?
Well, you cannot say that you're going to spend $1 trillion on infrastructure and not expect the bond market to say, excuse me, yes, you may do that, however you might not like the price. So the real issue is that you can't go put $1.4 trillion on the national debt in a year, which is what we did last fiscal year, and not expect that the market isn't going to react to that, especially when you threaten to put another $1 trillion on top of it, on top of that. So what I see happening is that the market is looking at both the explosion that's coming and has been an ongoing pattern now in the medical cost issue. They don't believe, as of yet, that Trump is going to actually fix that. And yet, what they do here is more deficit spending. And so you're seeing interest rates back up on the long end in particular.
All right, now, normally, when things like this happen, the bond vigilantes come out, they sell the bonds off, and they impose some, monetary or fiscal order to things via the market. But the bond vigilantes have been co-opted by the central banks. The central banks have been buying lots of bonds over the years. They've expanded their balance sheets into trillions of dollars. The ECB, which is supposed to be a rectitude and fiduciary responsible central bank, has been buying up all kinds of garbage, and they've been floating donut chains and doing all kinds of nasty things. So, I mean, why can't the central banks just keep expanding? I mean, the market's telling us something's going on here, but why can't they just keep expanding their balance sheets to add another $10 to $15 trillion of worthless debt to keep the bond market from exploding?
You can print money, but you can't print value. So at the end of the day...
But they don't price the value in these markets. They do mark to theory, not mark to market. Yeah, they say the bonds in their books are worth 100 cents on the dollar, and they might be worth nothing. But they don't have to account for that. They're central banks. They answer to no one.
I understand that, but you can't change what happens in the economy.